Here is a requested tutorial from my group on how to cut this stylish monostrap blazer top. So if this is something you like, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. First step you're going to take is to mark out your lines. Here's my starting line, my shoulder to bust, under bust, waist. For my blouse length, you can add 6 inches or more from your waistline. So place your tape and mark your shoulder measurement divided by 2. I'm not using my actual measurement. Come down by 1 inch for your shoulder slope and then mark a basic neckline of 3 inches. Place your ruler and connect. The next step is to find your chest line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Make a mark at that point, place your ruler and you're going to draw out a straight line. Place your tape again and you're going to mark your shoulder measurement divided by 2. Place your ruler and you're going to connect, drawing out a straight line. After connecting, place your tape, measure from your shoulder to armhole, divide it by 2. Come in by ½ inch, place your tape and mark your bust measurement divided by 4. Place your ruler and connect to this point and connect to your bust circumference divided by 4. After you're done marking this, you're going to start by marking your dart. Measure your nipple to nipple and divide it by 2. Whatever measurement you have, you're going to take this all the way to the lower part of this pattern. Now place your ruler and you're going to draw out a straight line. So this is what I have after I'm done marking at this point. Divide your shoulder and your neckline area into 2 and you're going to connect it to your bust line. Now after you're done connecting, come down by 1 inch from your bust, mark ½ inch on both sides of your waistline and come down by about 6 inches after your waistline for your dart. You're going to come down from that 1 inch to the waistline area, and after connecting, you are going to extend your dart all the way to the lower part of this dress. So this is what I have after I am done marking out. Next step is to insert your body measurement, right? But first, I'll go ahead to outline my pattern with my marker. You're going to place your tape and mark your bust measurement divided by 4. Add 1 inch for your stitching allowance. You're going to mark your under bust measurement divided by 4. Pick that intake you took out, replace and just add 1 inch. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4. Measure the dart intake you have there, replace it and then add your sewing allowance. Now at the blouse length, you're going to mark your hip measurement divided by 4, then add 1 inch for your sewing allowance. After marking this, I'm going to connect my pattern starting from the bust, the under bust, waist and blouse length. So after I'm done marking this is what I have. Now the next step is to outline. I'll go ahead to mark my bust dart. To get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back. My bust dart is 1 inch, then I'll go ahead to connect to the nipple point. So this is what I have after marking out. The next step you're going to take is to cut this out. After cutting this out, all this measurement I have on this side, I'll replace it on the other side of my pattern. So after I'm done drafting, this is what I have. I'll come up here by at least 2 inches or 2.5 inches. Now this is my basic neckline of 3 inches. The sides of my armhole, I'll connect this all the way up. So from here, I'll extend it to how long you want that extension to be. By 1.5 to 2 inches and you connect. So you're going to blend this now all the way towards the center of your pattern. This is what I have here. So measure at least 3.5 to 4 inches up so that you're going to now come out by 1.5 inches on both sides and create your opening. So you're going to connect from here now to that 2 inches or 1.5 you came up on both sides. So after you're done marking, this is what you have here. Now the next step is to just go ahead to outline this, cut it out, and we are going to add like a button allowance at the front part of this pattern. If you have any questions so far, please kindly go ahead to ask. Just going to go ahead to make or mark this button to show that here is where our button is. Now this is what I have and I'll go ahead to cut it out. After cutting this out, we are going to cut out the back. For the extension at the neckline, the monostrap area, go ahead to make it as long as you want, then cut this out. Now, after cutting this out, what you're going to do is to go ahead to add your button allowance of 1 inch, starting from where your button is going to start. So that is what I'm doing here. I'll go ahead to add another pattern paper at this side, right? So this is what I have. So after you're done doing that, please kindly go ahead to cut out your dart lines, or you can just sew it up if you want. Just cut it out how it was done on the actual dress. Now for the back pattern, I've gone ahead to just mark out the basic measurement. We need the bust, waistline and blouse length. Please, I'm not using my actual measurement to draft this out. Marked out the basic measurement, the shoulder divided by 2, and I found the chest line. At the back of this dress, we have like a sheer effect. Take a dress that has a sheer effect. All you have to do is just add 5 inches at this part. Then you now mark out your measurement. Now, due to the presence of the sheer effect on this dress at the back, marking your measurement, you might not add or use your actual measurement. Let's say if your bust measurement is 7 inches, if you divide your bust and you have 7 inches, you can minus like 2 inches and mark 5. For your waist, you can also do the same thing, deduct that measurement. So now add like your 1 inch for your sewing allowance. Why you're reducing your measurement is because of the presence of the sheer effect at the center of your dress. Then here you will not mark your exact hip measurement. You can just minus 1 inch or 2 inches from it and add your sewing allowance. Why you're doing that is because at the center of this dress, we added like a sheer effect on your dress. That extra sheer effect you added is about 5 inches to create the sheer effect at the center of the dress. Now, if you mark your exact measurements, your dress might be too big because you can easily drag a dress that has a sheer at the back. Then come up by 1.5 inches or 1 inch and connect to your blouse length. Then connect your chest line. I'll just use my pencil mark and like mark to show like there's a sheer effect at the center of the back of the dress. So I'll just mark it out. Remember, like I said, after marking this extra measurement, do not mark your actual measurement because this extra 5 inches we added, when you shear it up, it will reduce in size, right? But it will be adding an extra measurement to your actual measurement, so you have to like reduce or deduct something from your actual measurement. So you can go ahead to cut it, right? Then shear this part and join it together.